Should I do it? We are loaded up. The most expensive aquarium fish I've ever bought, hands down. Most money I've ever paid for one singular fish. Okay guys, so I've obviously read and responded to every single one of your suggestions. The 150 gallon is ready, so we're gonna go to A Tropical Reef right now and get the first fish for this 150 gallon aquarium. Let's go. All right guys, here we are, A Tropical Reef. Let's hit it. Guys, how sick is this? Should I do it? Oh my goodness. I need... So I've made my choice. Both of these fish are both fish that you guys said I should get. So you're gonna be pretty stoked.
Have more orange on them, some don't have as much, some have some on their face, some don't. Like this one here.
Yeah. You wanna hold him, buddy?
Hold them.
Two hands, buddy.
Hold one on the bottom. And just hug them. He likes
Perfect.
hugs.
Check it. We are loaded up. You see that? We got our fish. Now we're gonna head home and get them in the tank. All right guys, so we're back at the house. We have both of our brand new fish floating in the aquarium. I wanted to make it two separate videos, but I'm too freaking excited. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you both of these fish. It's gonna be, what is that, a twofer. It's gonna be a twofer. So these fish are floating. I'm gonna let them float for a good little while. And just to make sure everything goes smoothly, because one of these fish was not cheap at all. We're even gonna break out my saltwater drip acclimator. Saltwater. Yeah, that's right guys. Here in an upcoming video, I'm gonna show you two tanks inside that I've never shown you before on YouTube. Some things I was working on miles away from YouTube, dabbling in some other worlds. So we're gonna check that out. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get some scaping supplies out. So I'm mixing two fish together that may or may not work. It's okay though, because if the one fish that could be a problem doesn't work, we have other places he can go. So let me grab some scaping supplies. We have some beautiful pieces of Malaysian driftwood that I keep soaking down here in this pond right out front. So I'm gonna pull some pieces out. I don't know if I'm gonna use all of it, but to give the little tank some nice visual appeal. All right, guys, I know the glare is super crazy right now on the tank. That's because we have the garage door open where these tanks are. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get our first fish in, released. Now, this is not the final scaping of this tank. I just wanted to put some stuff in here for right now just to give this one particular fish some places to hide, because the other fish we got, which is the most expensive aquarium fish I've ever bought, hands down, most money I've ever paid for one singular fish. That fish is going to be occupying literally the top of the water column. So he doesn't need any decorations or structure to hide in. This other fish really doesn't either, but I want to give him some place to maybe call his own. So he'll hopefully leave this other fish alone. If it doesn't work out, it's okay. So we're gonna get the first fish in. This fish is a fish that you guys have, several of you guys have asked me to get. All right, guys, first fish going in.
There we go.
There he goes, cruising around.
Cruising.
All right, so he's cruising. Awesome, super active, isn't doing anything weird, didn't go straight to the bottom of the tank or nothing strange like that. He's cruising around, man. He looks like a little speck inside this big old thing. This is, guys, if you've never seen this tank, this is a 150. It's a 4-foot long 150, so it's only 4 feet long, but it's got a ton of depth. I know it's hard to tell from looking at the front because you get that weird offset from the glass. When you look at it from the side, you can see just how much depth that tank has. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now it's time for the most expensive fish I have ever bought. And get him released into the water. Wow, and he looks freaking sick. All right, guys, so let's come in real close. I ended up taking those rocks out, and I even took out the lighting diffuser. It's really not that much weight on the tank. It's 2 big pieces of Malaysian driftwood. So I just made a very simple scape just to have something in the tank. All right, guys, so the fish have had the night. Let me let this garage close. All right, guys, so the fish have had the night to settle in. So I have a cube of mysis here, but what I'm gonna try first is some Hikari pellets. So before we feed them, let's take a look and check these fish out. So as you can see, I caved, guys. I caved and I got this beautiful silver arowana. First arowana I've ever owned. Man, I need to build a bubble trap on this sump. You can see those bubbles are out of control. Goodness gracious. Not bad when you look from the back, but man, when you get up close, you can really see him. But here he goes. He's gonna cruise across the front for us. Super cool looking fish. I love how they just skim the top of the water like that. And let's take a look at our second fish. Let's try this again. This beautiful albino tiger Oscar. He's a little shy. When I just came out here a minute ago before the tank lights came on, he was cruising about. You can see him back there. I mean, they have so much space. Let's pull off our lids. We got this thing lidded up for that arowana. Here we are, top of the tank is open. You can see that beauty right there. Crushing up these pellets here. I'm a little bit more comfortable. As you can see, he's sitting back there just kind of watching me. So he's probably like not too sure yet, which is normal. So here we got the Oscar. He's coming out. He's out here. Let me see if I can interest him in some pellet. Skittish. Oh, he's coming out though. I'm gonna get him to eat. There we go. That's what I like to see right there. Came right up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Glad to see that. Wow, for a minute there I thought it was gonna be tough. He's got that nice orange hue in his fins. Really cool. Really, really cool. There he goes, he just took another piece. That's awesome to see, man. Oscar cruising. Beautiful looking Oscar too, man. He is like majority complete white, which is awesome. Nice little upward angle on the arrow. Cruising around. I just love how these arowana are always they're always moving, which is just so cool. I like how you get that reflection on the top of the water. So it looks like there's one swimming upside down right under him. That's super cool. He just took a bite of something else. I didn't see what that was. So we got the 150 up and running, our first 2 fish in it. We have a beautiful silver arowana, a beautiful albino tiger Oscar, and guess what? Both fish I wanted, but both of these fish were directly bought due to your guys' influence in the comment section. So that being said, what's next, guys? What do you think would go great next with this silver arowana and this Oscar? I have a few ideas in mind, but I would love to hear yours. So let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. What do you think of the new fish? And I will see you on the next one.